Hello everyone. This moment I just want to ask a very important question. What is a number or what's the maximum number of electrons in the p orbital can contain? Well, I feel this a much misconstrued question when you don't understand the question itself, and then they also give an inappropriate answer. I'll be answering this question and explain some further things about this particular question. By the way, this is Gifted Brain, aka Saizu, first in Africa, sixth in the world. Okay, I just want to briefly say that the s orbital can take two electrons. Let me start by saying that the p can take two electrons. The d orbital can take two electrons. Even the f can take two electrons. Not maybe 2, 6, 10 and 14 as you think. The issue here is you need to understand the difference between orbital and then sublevel. Actually, an orbital is a region where there's high probability of finding electron in an atom. Yes, because of the impossibility of knowing where electron actually is situated. That is what the uncertainty principle help us know, but I'm not delving into that this moment. So a sublevel actually means combination of orbitals. When you have more than one orbitals combined together, orbitals of the same energy combined together, what you have is a sublevel. I will not draw the orbitals, the diagram the way they ought to be, but using our normal boss representation, we know. Briefly, you know that your x orbital is drawn as this, is somewhat like this, and your p, sorry, let me start with p. Second one, p, is like this. Actually, this is your... Okay, let me continue. You know that our d is drawn this way. Our d is drawn this way. Even our f will be drawn somewhat bigger and then has 7 boxes inside. 7 inside. So the question is, what is orbital and what is sublevel? You see, let me just use this p for instance. The whole of these 3 boxes for the p is what is known as the p sublevel. And each of these boxes, the first box, the second box, and the third box is what is the orbital. So take note of that. Very, very important. Even for the d, the whole of these boxes, the 5 boxes, makes up the d sublevel. Why each of these boxes makes up what we call the d orbitals. So there are 5 d orbitals in the d sublevel. There are 3 p orbitals in the p sublevel. You see x, you cannot say that x has no sublevel or it just have one orbital alone. So sublevel is combination of orbitals of the same energy. Yes, that was sublevel. Actually, suborbital means you can say sorry, not suborbital. You can say sublevel or subshell. That's what it means. So now you see, in fact, this p particularly, this p, the first orbital is called the px orbital. The second orbital is called the py, while the third is called the pz. The same goes for the d. The d has its own name too. I cannot clearly recall. I know that we have the dx, I think the other ds square, dy square, dz square, dx square minus y square, and then stuff like that. Actually, that's what we have for the d. The d has, even the f also has its own name for each of those orbitals. But you see, the orbital can take only 2. You see, if I'm feeling the p, the px orbital can take 2 electrons. The py orbital can take 2 electrons. The pz orbital can take 2 electrons. Even the d too, the same thing, can take 2, can take 2. So clearly understand that every orbital can take 2 electrons. Orbitals can take 2 electrons. Why the sub-level now, X takes 2, P sub-level takes 6, D sub-level takes 10, and F takes 14. Please, P sub-level takes 6, while P orbital takes 2. Note the difference. And one thing I feel you need to understand again is the quantum number. You need to go and watch our video on quantum number. Please, thank you, and then God bless you. God bless you.